Our YouTube subscribers, my name is Rayshawn, known as Ray Niz on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm doing my very first Ceiling Fan video for the year of 2021. And I just want to tell you guys Happy New Year's and stuff. And I just want to wish you all the best New Year's ever. But I'm just doing the 2021 remake of my 32-inch white Hampton Bay Minuet 2 ceiling fan. And due to the fact that the file number for this fan is E144749, it was manufactured by a different fan company, and it's manufactured by a fan company that I really don't know of that uses that file number. And this ceiling fan was not made by King of Fans, as somebody commented on one of my videos of this fan saying that it was made by King of Fans, and it wasn't. Because if it was manufactured by King of Fans, then the file number for the fan would have been E77491 would have been the file number for the fan if the fan was made by King of Fans. But the file number for this fan is E144749, so it was manufactured by a fan company that I really don't know about that uses that file number. So, this ceiling fan is dated April of 1999, and the features about this fan is that it has 6 reversible blades from white to bleached oak, but the white side of the blades are facing down. And as you can see, that I have a mixed match blade bracket on this fan is because what happened was when I found this ceiling fan had one of the blade brackets that was bent real bad, and I tried to bend it back and stuff, and then one of the blade brackets snapped on me and stuff. So that's why I'm using a mixed match blade bracket, and that horseshoe blade bracket you see on this fan came off of my 30-inch white Ancon Petite ceiling fan dated February of 1996 that I parted out, as I didn't even know what to do with that fan, and plus the blades on the fan was really in bad shape. So, this ceiling fan you see here, it replaced my 42-inch multicolor Mainstays Contemporary Hugger ceiling fan that I no longer own anymore due to the fact that I installed it in my friend's baby brother's bedroom. So, this ceiling fan is really noisy, and I did do a video of this fan showing with the factory speeds back in 2020, but this time I'm gonna be operating this ceiling fan by this Gulf Coast ceiling fan handheld remote. So without further ado, I'm about to go on and demonstrate this light. And due to the fact that it is cold out here and the remote receiver doesn't function, well when it's cold than it does when it's hot outside. So therefore, every time I hold the light button down, the light will keep blinking and stuff instead of dimming. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Like, you see what I'm talking about? That's exactly what I'm talking about. And this ceiling fan is missing a globe. And the 2 pull chains with the generic pull chain pendants are not original. Those came off of my Crest RB42 ceiling fan that I parted out. Not this one, but I had another one that I parted out as the blades was in bad shape. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to turn this light on and stuff. Excuse me, I said the exact opposite. Turn the light off, and it's missing its original globe. The original globe would have been like a mushroom-shaped globe. That would have been the original globe for this fan. And so what I'm about to do is that I'm about to go on and start it off with low. And then what I forgot to mention is that the parts that's not original to the fan is the mounting hardware and that horseshoe blade bracket and the pull chain switch for the fan and the capacitor for the fan is not original. And the lead wires that I put on this fan for me to wire the ceiling fan to the house wires are also not original to the fan. And the reason why is that is because when I found this ceiling fan sitting at the curve, this ceiling fan was missing the pull chain for the fan. Because and I was wondering why the ceiling fan pull chain was missing. And then what I ended up doing was that I started inspecting the ceiling fan by taking it apart and stuff, and found out that somebody actually cut the pull chain switch for the fan off the wires and stuff. Like they cut the wires off the capacitor and they cut the wires off the reverse switch and stuff. So that's what caused the ceiling fan not to work. So what they ended up doing was that they ended up throwing the ceiling fan away. And then due to the fact that majority of the blade brackets on this fan are crooked and stuff, so the blades are really not in a good alignment and stuff. And due to the fact that I had this fan close mounted, this ceiling fan is nearly wobble free due to the fact that it's close mounted. And due to the fact that the fan is close mounted, this ceiling fan is a lot sturdier when it's close mounted than it will be if it was installed on a down rod. And then I forgot to mention that the canopy came off of a Crest RB42 ceiling fan that I parted out too. Because I think I threw away the original canopy for the fan, as the original canopy for the fan was damaged and stuff. So I might have threw it away by accident. I don't remember what I did with it. So other than that, this ceiling fan does run quiet with the remote speeds and stuff than it does with the pull chain speeds, which is what the ceiling fan collectors call the factory speeds. And then what else I was about to say about this fan? So this ceiling fan was also covered in grease real bad due to the fact that the ceiling fan was installed in somebody's kitchen and stuff. And this ceiling fan was covered up in grease real bad. So I ended up spraying some awesome spray and a Mr. Clean spray, and it took the grease right off. And it does have a bearing noise to it too. But even though this fan is a small fan, it's putting out a decent amount of air on low speed for a small 6-blade ceiling fan. And these are also one of my childhood ceiling fans, as I remember seeing these ceiling fans as Satan Breas. So the Satan Breas version of these ceiling fans are my childhood ceiling fans, as I remember seeing those back in 2005 when I was 6. And the white version of the Minuet 2 is my childhood ceiling fan, as I remember seeing one at the museum back in 2010 when I was 11. So other than that, so the white and the Satan Breas version of these fans are one of my childhood fans. So other than that, I'm about to go on and put it on medium. And then what I also forgot to tell you is that the reverse switch for this fan is also not original to the fan. The reverse switch came off of a Hampton Bay Clarkston ceiling fan motor that I parted out because I really didn't know what to do with that motor at that time. And then plus that Hampton Bay Clarkston ceiling fan motor came off of my Hampton Bay Clarkston ceiling fan that I modified and made into a 4-blade Clarkston. So but going back to this fan, so the original reverse switch for the fan was damaged and stuff, and plus it was falling apart and stuff, so it was causing the ceiling fan not to work. So I had to replace the reverse switch and the pull chain switch for the fan. And then the reason why I had to replace the lead wires on the fan is because if I would have left the original lead wires on the fan, the original lead wires would have been a little bit too short for me to attach a down rod onto this fan. But I think I'm gonna have to leave it close mounted because it wobbles real bad when I have it installed on a down rod. And as you can see that this fan is actually making the blades on my Hampton Bay Landmark ceiling fan move around and stuff. But other than that, it's putting out a good amount of air on medium. And then this ceiling fan makes that unique startup sound. And it makes that startup sound that's an antique ceiling fan manufactured back in the 1900s would make. So that's what that startup noise of this fan reminds me of. But this ceiling fan vibrates like crazy when you put it on high speed. And that's probably another reason why somebody got rid of this ceiling fan. And then I believe that somebody must have tossed it out and stuff and didn't even give a crap about this ceiling fan and stuff. Especially because this ceiling fan is old due to the fact it's dated April 99. And that'll make the ceiling fan 22 years old as of April 2021. But right now this ceiling fan is 21 years old. So other than that, I'm about to go on and put it on high speed. And I'll show you what I mean about that fan humming like crazy on high. So I'm about to go on and put it on high speed. Yeah, so as you can see, as you can hear, that not only that the ceiling fan is vibrating and stuff, it's vibrating the studs. It's vibrating the stud that I got this fan on and stuff. And due to the fact that them little toy houses things is on top of the studs of the garage and stuff, so it's making them, so it's vibrating the studs and stuff, and the vibrating studs is causing them little things to make that noise. So it'll sound like that the ceiling fan is making that noise when it's really not. So and then I also did do a video of the ceiling fan shown with 3 blades, and I did a video of it shown with 4 blades, but it looked like a letter X. And then I did a video of this fan shown with 6 blades. And then the motor is kind of bent and stuff, which also causing the fan to be off balance and stuff. And I did try to bend some of the blade brackets back to the best of my ability, but it really didn't make any difference and stuff. So I ain't gonna try to force it to become perfect and stuff because I don't want to end up having to I don't want to end up breaking another blade bracket on this fan and stuff because I'm already having to order another blade bracket for this fan, and I'm ordering a mushroom globe for this fan too. But whenever it come in the mail and stuff, whenever one of those come in the mail and stuff, I'ma definitely do a video of this fan showing with all 6 correct blade brackets and showing with the mushroom globe whenever they come in the mail and stuff, just so I could keep you updated about this ceiling fan that I have here. So other than that, I'm about to go on and turn the light on and stuff, so you can see what it looks like with the light on. Then I'm about to go on and turn it back off. Then I'm about to go on and put it on fan off. So, and I remember that I tried putting like various pull chain switches for the fan, and the ceiling fan kept going high, off. Then I tried putting another pull chain and the fan worked only on high speed. Tried putting another pull chain on the fan and the fan kept going high, low, off. And then the next thing is, then I put another pull chain on the fan and the fan kept going high, off and off. And then so I tried changing capacitors and stuff and the fan kept going high and then off. Then I put another capacitor, fan worked only on high speed, put another capacitor on it, worked only on medium. And I've just been spending like hours and hours and hours trying to get this ceiling fan to work properly. Yeah, so it was really a pain in the butt for me to get this fan to work. I should have said pain in the neck. So it was a pain in the neck for me to get this fan to work. But I finally got it to work. But it's just not showing. But it's really not that much difference between medium and high. Like it is a little. It's like a tiny difference between medium and high when you put it on medium or high by the pull chain. But other than that, I'm about to go on and end this video as soon as this ceiling fan stops spinning. And and the shape of the blades that you see on this fan will make you want to say that it was actually manufactured by SMC, but it's actually not manufactured by SMC. But from what I heard on YouTube is that some Hampton Bay Minuet 2 ceiling fans was actually made by SMC, and that some of them was manufactured by King of Fans, and some of them was manufactured by CEI. It was a lot of different manufacturing fan companies that actually made these ceiling fans. So other than that, I just about ran out of what I had to say about this fan. So this is Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 signing out this video, and I'm out.